So world, so Morris Mazan, 2 cents coming on y'all with another fabulous review. So the fragrance we're going to talk about today is none other than Amouage Royal Tobacco. All right. We give you my thoughts on this fragrance, the impressions it left on me, and maybe who this fragrance is, who it's for, right? So before we get into the video, I'd like y'all to click like and subscribe to the channel down below. And as I continue to bring you some content about these fragrances out here that's impacting our daily lives. All right, so let's go and jump right into it. All right, again. So we're back at it. We're talking about Amouage Royal Tobacco here. And this fragrance here was definitely a surprising fragrance for me. I just thought I would get more of the tobacco in the forefront, but it is a tobacco-based fragrance. It just has a core with the frankincense in it. It's kind of I haven't really smelled anything as far as like that as yet with the tobacco, like in this sense. But what I definitely thought about it, when you first spray this fragrance on, it does open up with a fresh, spicy vibe. But the cardamom does play a key player in the opening there. But it's immediately followed up by some sweetness from the licorice or anise in this sense, opening up, and then as it still has that licorice vibe from the anise, and then as it goes down to the anise to the licorice root in this particular fragrance here, still has that particular sweetness in the fragrance as well. You definitely get from start coming up in some spices, also as well as some resins and that smoke as well. So the smoke in this fragrance does intensify as this fragrance starts to evolve down from the mid to the dry down. All right, so it's kind of like overall, this is a tobacco-based fragrance, or this unique accord with the tobacco and the frankincense, and then it's surrounded by all these different other facets of the fragrance. The balsamic qualities you get in here, you get some of the sweet qualities in here as well, from the tonka bean and vanilla. Also, it has sort of an ambery core, but it's a warm fragrance as well, some spicy, and also some dry woods in this fragrance is what I'm picking up. All right, so but what we don't do, we don't spray it on paper here, so I get a reminiscence about the fragrance as well. And I have it here on hand. Been sitting there for about 30 minutes, so you know how I do it there. Just give it some skin scent as well. Different vibe there. Let's see. Let's do this thing. While this drying down, I like this bottle here, man. It's just this almost like matted material gray. Nice little look on the dress, I must say. The bottle's pretty good there as well. They got these matted caps as well. Do like the cap as well. Like the little rhinestone there in the middle. What they're doing with these bottles here. All right, but that's a good time now. Let's check this out. Yeah, definitely that cardamom, the frankincense. So definitely open this a fresh spicy in the open. Fresh spicy, what I picked up in the open there. Accompanied by some of the anise that kind of give it that licorice type of sweetness in the fragrance here. The smoke is there, but it's not smoky as it would be, let's say, in the next 15 to 30 minutes. The smokiness does, like I said, intensifies there. So yeah, this is what I pick up. This that frankincense, the cardamom, the anise in the opening there. Don't pick up much of tobacco as of yet. Yeah, right now this fresh, spicy, residency, incensey type of vibe I'm picking up right now. All right, so we don't let this on my skin. It's been about 30 minutes. I'm gonna let it go another 30 minutes, and we'll come back, and then we'll talk about, okay, this is about an hour into the fragrance, let you know what that dried. Well, you know what? Before we do that, let's spray this on skin here. So we'll see what's different. You usually kind of pick up a difference between skin and on paper. Oh yeah, definitely would be different. So still the cardamom, still fresh and spicy. I do pick up a little bit more earthiness in the on skin. Pick up the frankincense for sure as well. Fresh, spicy, residency, sweetness, slight sweetness with the anise. It's more sweeter on paper than it is on my skin. And it is smoky. You do pick up the smoke more on my skin as well. And you can tell, man, it's about to be intensified. Like I was just, man, this thing is popping. Yeah, this thing is popping. It's definitely one of the fragrances that was opening very intense there. All right, so we're gonna come back about 30 minutes, and I'll tell you about the dry down, what I thought about it, because this has been about 30 minutes. So we're gonna come back in about hours. This is about an hour time. See how I transition, and I'll let you know what y'all thought about that. All right. All right, so I'm back. Been about 30 minutes. We're about an hour into the fragrance here on the left hand side here, and I must say, what I can say is that the smokiness is definitely there, in the fragrance, and that burst tartness in this fragrance. That does contribute to that smoke. The tobacco in this fragrance as well. The tobacco is more of like to me, a dry tobacco. Almost cigars, but not a sweet tobacco, not like a pipe tobacco. This is a dry tobacco accompanied by frankincense, and that kind of gives to me like the key player there. And then around everything else is situated by some balsamic qualities, some resonant qualities, some spicy qualities and sweet qualities as well, like some amber qualities, some warmth. Warm qualities as well. So I must say, when it opened up, it's very like intense, like loud. But as it draws down, it tones down a little bit, but the smokiness is like there. And the balsamic qualities of the licorice is throughout the fragrance here. The licorice is very prominent and around this hour time there as well. The tonka bean, the sweetness does help with that contrast of that smokiness as well. So I would say it's a very involving scent as well. It's very good. It is like, it's almost like changing, man. You can pick up so many. You can pick up a lot of different things in this fragrance, man. And I'm gonna list the notes here as well while I'm talking here. But I must say that for you to like this fragrance, you must like tobacco. You must like residence type of vibe. You must like incensey or smoky type of vibe as well. Because this thing you pick up that smoke, and you just must like those things. If you're not a fan of those things, then you won't like this fragrance at all. I can tell you that much. This fragrance also as well, it's not going to be a fragrance that everyone loves. It's like a connoisseur type of fragrance, if you ask me. It's going to be a love and hate type of fragrance as well. When you wear someone around any type of event or functioning that you're at, whether you're just going to yourself or whatever, everyone around you is not going to say, "Oh my God, that smells lovely." Not everyone's going to say that. Some are going to say that, and some are going to say, "Oh my God, what is he wearing?" Or, I just don't like that scent. That's the type of scent it is, though. So I would say this is kind of like that niche type of vibe here as well. There's something different, but I definitely respect the artistic vibe around here, because almost that frankincense tobacco accord here as well. Very nice here, very well done. That's in my opinion what I think about the fragrance. So just be aware of that, y'all. If y'all are thinking about getting this fragrance, it's not gonna be a love and it's gonna be a love and hate type of fragrance for everyone. Either you don't like the fragrance or you're not gonna like the fragrance. That's what you get. So that's Amouage Royal Tobacco, and the performance on here, need I say, this thing lasts. The performance is phenomenal. The sea lodge is phenomenal, and the projection is phenomenal as well. It's very nice. It projects well. It lasts for a good while, man. I mean, 8 hours plus. And the sea lodge as well. The sea lodge, you're gonna smell it. Like, just don't leave a nice trail around you, but not, let's say not everybody around. Everyone's gonna love the trail that you leave. I'm gonna say that much about it. But do I like the fragrance? I like the fragrance. My spouse loves the fragrance on me. She really does like smoky tobacco type of intense type of fragrance. This is, I'm gonna say, is a masculine fragrance to me, my opinion. Right, this fragrance will leave a staple around those around you. They will notice you with this fragrance. Like, you're not gonna spray this on and walk past them and not notice the fragrance. So I would say definitely easy on the trigger with the fragrance here. So because, man, I lock and overkill. But Royal Tobacco by Amouage. That's my opinion, the impression it left on me as well. I do like the fragrance myself. I enjoy these. I just like this because it smells different from a lot of things that you might have in your collection. Definitely my collection, right? It smells different, and I like that as well. But we'll definitely be rocking this more so often in the fall. But I can guarantee you, though, y'all, this fragrance is probably gonna last me a while, right? Because that's just not a fragrance I'm gonna wear every day. It's just not gonna happen. But nonetheless, I have it in my collection. All right, y'all. March with Zay and 2 cents. Until next time, y'all. Peace.